Talking about how you guys have done a really great job of finding guys in the recruiting process who can put on weight, guys like Botker and Myers. Is there something specific you look for? I mean, do you look for body types? You look at their parents?
I think you almost got to ask Chris, because my experience is we can all put on weight. I've put on plenty that I didn't want. But I think in all seriousness, what you look for is you do look for a bigger frame. This is me, the layman. And then, you kind of, parents are always a good indicator. Siblings. A lot of times a kid be in a high school and you see a young guy and you ask the coach, he had a brother, and shoot, his brother's 6'5", he's playing basketball at Minnesota Duluth or wherever. Or you see a guy, he's got a sister, she's 6'1", she plays volleyball at Illinois State. So genetics are always a good indicator, but it's not 100%. When you just talk about the frame, the physical size, what you like to do is have a guy like Chris who actually knows what he's doing, take a look at him at some point and say, hey, how big do you think this guy can get? And in the case of a guy like Ike Bucker, we were pretty confident that he could get big, and he's gotten bigger faster than even I would have anticipated. So that's been exciting. Boone Myers was a no-brainer. You look at him and you say, here's a guy. I think to answer your question too, one more aspect I'd look at, and I think Reese Morgan is probably the best person in the world at doing this. Are they a multi-sport athlete? One thing that's always really important to remember about high school kids, let's just say you're Boone Myers and you're playing football, and then you're playing basketball, and then you're out there and you're on the track team and you're throwing the disc and you're throwing the shot. Yeah, you lift weights, but how much time are you really spending trying to develop your body? Shoot, you're just going from one competitive situation to the next. And we like that. We'd rather have you doing that than lifting a bunch of weights, because we'll get you here and we'll focus on getting you big. We can take care of that. We've got the best people in the country doing that. But are you the type of person that has all that room to grow? I think that's the magic question. The biggest attribute I would say, if you're asking me what I would look for in a guy that's going to develop into an offensive lineman, is what kind of competitor is he? How much does he like to win, which is good, but we always talk about, I think Phil Parker is a person I learned this from. My daughter likes to win. My daughter's 3 years, oh, Daddy, I beat you. You beat me up the stairs. You beat me because I let you, but, she likes winning, right? I hope I can beat my daughter up the stairs. That would be a life goal. So, yeah, she likes winning, but if I beat her up the stairs, she gets sad, maybe she cries a little bit. 5 minutes later, she moves on. My daughter doesn't hate losing yet. I hope she does someday. We're looking for guys that hate to lose, because a guy that hates to lose will do anything it takes to win. Winning's not even that important. It's just not losing. And if you can find a guy like that, then putting on 70 pounds in 2 years, that's realistic, because that's the kind of relentless, fanatical effort it's going to take. And so if you can find those guys, I think you have a chance. Easier said than done.